You know, I see it quite frequently. I get, 50-year-olds, 50 to 60-year-olds come into the office, and the big question for them is, what can I do now to boost my retirement savings before I retire in a few years? And that's a great question, and there's so many different ways that you can boost your retirement savings prior to that magical time that you get to retire. One of those ways, and I always start with this one first, is to pay off the household debt that you have. So whether that's credit card debt, or maybe you've been working at that mortgage for a number of years and you're getting close to that, put those extra funds towards that mortgage as well, or whatever that debt may be that you have in your household. Focus on that first. Something can be said for that peace of mind that when you get to retirement, you don't owe anybody a dime. It's just great if you don't have any of that debt. Another option to boost those retirement savings is to maximize your IRA contributions. So if you're under the age of 50 for 2023, your max IRA contribution is just $6,500 annually. But once you hit that magical age of 50, you get a $1,000 catch-up contribution. Okay, so you can contribute up to $7,500 annually. Now, let's say you did that from age 50 until you retired at age 65. And let's assume that you had a 7% growth rate. Okay, now through the years, obviously, those IRA contributions limits will probably increase, but let's just assume that you have that $7,500 that you contribute for 15 years until you retire. With that 7% growth rate, you'd have just under $200,000 extra saved for retirement. Now, what about the 401k? There's another option there. So, if you're under the age of 50, the max 401k contribution is $22,500. But once you hit that 50 age plus, you can contribute even more. So the max in 2023 for a 401k contribution is $30,000 annually. So let's take that same scenario, okay? Let's say that, okay, you're in your 50s now, you've got more disposable income, the kids maybe are out of the house or they've graduated college and so forth, so you can stock away that money in that 401k and really max it out. If you did that for 15 years, maxing out that 401k with that same 7% growth rate, you'd have nearly $750,000 saved for retirement just by doing that over those last 15 years as you approach retirement. So that's just a huge way to boost those retirement savings. Another option is if, well, you've got enough disposable income that you've done the IRA contributions, you've maxed out the 401k, you can also contribute to an HSA or a health savings account. Now, you got to make sure you got that high deductible health plan, but if you do, that's just one more way to boost your retirement savings as you get closer to retirement. And then finally, there's another option. It's keep working, okay? So you don't have to retire at age 62 when Social Security starts, right? You can work a few more years. And by doing that, you're actually going to delay Social Security, which would then also boost your retirement income, right? I find a lot of times where clients, they retire from a job they've had for a number of years, and they had that purpose in that job. And then when they retire, they kind of were twiddling their thumbs looking, but what do I do now, right? And so I have a lot of clients where they go back to work and they work part-time, doing something that they really enjoy and really love to do. So don't forget about that. That is another option as well to boost those retirement savings. Yes, you can do those through IRA contributions, the 401k contributions, HSA contributions, and the like, but you can also work a little bit more or do part-time work, enjoying something that you really love to do. All right, well, take care. And by all means, don't hesitate to reach out to us with any questions. If you want to learn about how you can boost your retirement savings, please don't hesitate to call the number on the screen.